Reaching the top of Mount Everest is the biggest dream of many people. But the surprising truth is that the real danger begins after the climb. A path of death descends from there. It usually takes about 2 months to climb Everest. But in today's video, we will experience the whole journey in few minutes. From base camp to the summit and then the dreaded descent. As thrilling as it may sound, every step of this journey, every place, has at one time or another taken away the lives of people. These are not just stories, but real people in real events. And the scariest part is that many never came back alive after reaching the summit. Their bodies are still preserved as skeletons at the top of Everest. So let's see where the deadly death trap of Everest is hidden, and why most deaths occur on the way down, where every step could be the last moment of a life. The route you see now is the complete route to climb Mount Everest, based on original satellite view and actual photos taken by climbers. That is, what is being shown here is not a real fantasy. We will move very quickly, but stop at every important camp. What the places really look like and what exactly happened there. I will try to understand them clearly, because as calm and quiet as Everest looks from afar, it is just as brutal in reality. Mount Everest is one of the most dangerous places in the world, and at the end of this journey, you will understand why most deaths occur on this way down. This whole expedition starts from Everest Base Camp, located at an altitude of about 17,600 feet. This place is considered safe by many. By comparison, it is taller than most mountains in North America, and this is where the real challenge begins. Base Camp looks more like a makeshift city. Hundreds of tents are scattered around the equipment of climbers from different countries of the world. All in all, there is always a busy atmosphere here. Noise, the crowd is another type of excitement. But there is one important thing that many people don't notice. This entire base camp sits on a moving glacier. That is, the ground under your feet is not static, but moving slowly. Cracking somewhere is making a muffled sound. Many may think that base camp is relatively safe. While this may seem partially true, the risk is not at all low. For example, after a terrible earthquake in 2015, a huge avalanche hit the press camp. About 19 people died here that day. After the base camp, the first major test was the Khumbu icefall, one of the scariest parts of Everest. It is actually like a giant, slow-moving river of ice. But it is not mushy, but broken and unstable and full of deep cracks. Some cracks are so deep that the bottom cannot be seen. And the only way to cross this dangerous place is to cross the cracks with a narrow aluminum ladder. Sometimes several ladders are tied together and pulled over these deep gaps. And you have to walk that way. And it is from here that the real danger of Everest starts to become clear. Now imagine having to cross this terrible path again in the dark, because most climbers attempt to cross the Khumbu icefall before sunrise, because then the ice is relatively a little more stable. You have a laced snowshoe that doesn't want to grip the snow properly. All around is the roar of ice. Think how bad the situation is, and the scariest part is that no matter how experienced you are, this ice means nothing. In 2014, an ice block called Serac collapsed here, killing 16 people, who were the best climbers in the world. But that day they had nothing to do. Every year a team called the Icefall Doctors set up ropes and ladders so that others can cross the route. But they also do not know exactly when this ice will move or where it will break. So if you can get past this terrifying ice fruit, then you have passed the first big test. Then Camp 1 started. Camp 1 is directly on the glacier at an altitude of about 20,000 feet. The place is relatively flat, at least not like that. Here you will feel that you will fall down, but the risk is definitely hidden. Around there are cracks and moving ice. And from here the effect of altitude on many people's bodies starts, and some come here and realize that it is not possible for them to go up, and some people forcefully move forward. Next comes the Western Khumbu, a huge bowl-like area, surrounded by ice and stone walls. They're not one of these new routes in ability. They're a money sitman protects